Welcome to the video to learn how to add an hour range. In particular, what we're going to look at is setting a set of hours of instruction for a range of a period of time from a start date to an end date. We're going to look at Mary Dondero Elementary School and go into the calendar for this school. Right now, we'll see that there are two ranges. That's these hours ranges are at the top of the screen. There's a range for kindergarten and there's a range for 1st through 6th grade. Both ranges started from the first day of school to the end of school, and it shows us the number of hours each student was receiving instruction for each day of the week. Let's say, for example, though, that the number of hours of instruction changed mid-year through the year. So let's look at how we can add a new range. So what we're going to, in our example, we're going to say 1st through 6th grade for the beginning of the year was receiving 6 hours of instruction every day. But maybe when we had the pandemic, things changed a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and add a new range. And here we're going to say from March 15th, or say March 22nd, for, we'll say 1 week, so till March 29th. 1st through 6th grade had a different amount of time. We wanted to give the teachers a little bit more prep time, and so students were actually only having 3 hours of instruction a day for that week. What we're going to see is going to happen when we apply this to Mary Dondero School, and again, you could apply this to multiple schools if it was the case for multiple schools. We're going to see that this period of time from 9/4 to 6/14 is going to change. Because we're inserting a record in the middle of it from March 22nd to March 29th, we can't have two periods that overlap. And so this first period is now going to end on March 21st, where this one picks up. And we'll have nothing after March 29th, and we're going to have to add another range to manage that. So when I insert this hour range, we'll go ahead and we'll see that now there's two ranges for 1st through 6th grade. There's the beginning of school till March 21st, and then there's March 22nd till March 29th. And what we'll want to do now is add another range to say, okay, what happened from March 29th till the end of the year? And so again, we'll add new hour range, and this time we'll say, okay, starting on March 30th. Through the end of the year, and maybe school actually ended before the 14th, maybe it actually only ended on the 7th this year for grades 1 through 6. We went back to a new schedule once the teachers were oriented, and maybe at this point we're back to 5 hours a week of instruction. On Wednesdays, maybe we drop to 2 hours of instruction, giving the teachers a little bit more support time that day for themselves to do professional development. We can put a comment. We can say new virtual instructional schedule. And again, we'll say that this is applying, just for our example, to Mary Dondero Elementary School. So now what we'll see is we've got a record from September till March 21st, March 22nd to March 29th, and we're going to see a final record going from March 30th through the end of the year. And the other thing we should notice is that the hours are changing. So as we do these, I didn't point it out before, but every time you have a different range, the total hours of instruction will be updated. For example, actually, if I edit this just for sake of showing you, and instead of saying 5 hours, we actually had 6 hours on those 2 days. So we're adding an extra hour each day. We should see this go from 946 up to another higher number. And there it is, 981. So that's the way you add ranges. The other thing important to point out is you can only delete from the bottom up. So if we needed to delete a period, we'd have to delete from the bottom and rebuild after that, clicking delete. If you get into more complicated issues with trying to put in ranges, just give us a call or reach out to us. Thank you.